everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday live stream, Build Something Live. I'm going to turn up the levels a little bit in my headphones. I hope you can hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Also, let me know where you're coming from. Say hello. And, general participation. I've been really psyched about the amount of participation that we've been getting in the live streams lately. I hope it continues. So happy Wednesday. There's a couple of things I'm going to be working on today. I'm switching contexts actively. I just recorded a podcast episode, and I never leave enough time between recording and then rolling into something like this with the live stream, where it requires a lot of different kind of high energy. So we'll be rolling with it though. I hope you're doing well. Once again, if you're just joining us in the chat, say hello. Let me know where you're coming from. Today, I'm going to be doing two things. I'm going to be building a simple landing page for Casabona.live, because right now it just redirects to YouTube, and that is not necessarily what I wanted to do anymore. There are a couple of reasons for that. First, I stream to 3 different places, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And then the other thing I want to do is I would love to have just an embedded stream right on the page for people who just want to go there and say hello. I want to have an email opt-in there, as well as possibly a calendar invite so people can add it to their calendar. If you got the email this week, you'll notice that I did have a link to add it to your calendar. Thank you, Robert Jacoby, for that idea. And then on that same token, what I want to do is make a nicer looking email for the live streams. I want to do the nicer looking email for all of my emails, and for that reason I bought Brennan Dunn's template pack, and I haven't dug into it yet. So today I'm going to be this is kind of like a first look at that. This is something I've realized that makes a lot of product owners nervous when I do this, because I'm basically struggling in the open. But full disclosure, I looked at a couple of videos that Brennan has sent, but I haven't tried this at all. Just again, full disclosure, Brennan does send a lot of helpful tips in his emails. They're all sitting in my inbox. But I haven't looked at any of them. I like to play this game, where it's, again, very scary for founders, or product owners, but that is, I will say, that's more of a reflection on me than it is on them. Okay, so let's get with it. Before we dive in, there's a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, subscribe to this channel. If you're watching on YouTube, first of all, subscribe. You'll see when I go live. It's usually every Wednesday. If you cannot join me every Wednesday, but you still want to catch the replays, those are available for members over at the Build Something Club. So if you sign up over at buildsomething.club, you can get access to not only all of the replays for all of the live streams, but ad-free extended episodes of my podcast. You'll get those a day early. You'll get access to a community of creators. If you got, the last newsletter that went out to my members talks about how I'm gonna really focus on making this a community of creators and helping people create more easily. So if that's something that you're into, whether you build sites and you're creating websites for people, or you're a YouTube creator or a podcaster, I think there'll be lots of really good stuff coming in the Build Something Club in the coming months. Sign up over at buildsomething.club. And finally, there's one last bit of shameless promotion here that I want to show you. And that is over at podcastliftoff.com/giveaway. I am giving away a $200 XLR podcasting microphone. I reviewed it on my new YouTube channel, Podcast Liftoff. It's the Stellar X2, and it's really good. I would recommend it if you are trying to upgrade from a USB mic, but you can get it for free over at podcastliftoff.com/giveaway. You can sign up with your email, but if you subscribe to the new Podcast Liftoff YouTube channel, you also get bonus entries. So there you go. That's all the shameless promotion. If you are watching on YouTube, I have super chats and super stickers enabled. So if you want to pledge just $1 or more, you'll make my lights blink, and then your comment will get pinned to the top of the chat for an amount of time. So okay, there you go. Let's dive into this. So I decided I'm going to do the template pack first because I like to live dangerously. So this is over at createandsell.co. I will also mention that Brennan's email for Create and Sell is really good. I have an affiliate link that I don't have handy, so just go to createandsell.co and sign up, because it's a lot of really good kind of selling online advice, and I look forward to those emails. So, but he also sells this creator email template pack, and something that he did, which I was really excited about, was create a web builder. The first iteration was very technical, and while I am very technical, I don't have Node installed on my production machine here anymore, so I didn't want to do stuff like that. But Brennan was super receptive to feedback and created a new web builder. So what this does, actually, you know what I'll do here? I'll bring up my email and I'll actually show you one of the emails that he sent, so that you could see, what we're working with. So let's see, template pack. Now I want create and sell. This is good content, right? You watching me type on a keyboard. Brennan, if you have any questions about any of this, let me know. Or I guess anything in general. I just got the iPad mini. Really like it. So let's see, create and sell. Perfect. Yes. So this is a good one. So I'll hide the rest of my emails, and I'll just show you this one. Great. So this is a create and sell email, and so it comes with kind of a bunch of different sections. It's called widgets. So here's a question. This is like a quote box. You can highlight a word. You have these calls to action, and kind of call out areas. There's like a click to tweet widget, it's called. And so there's a lot of, wow, yes, I read this one. So there's a lot of really good information here. And hey, look at that. Here's my shareable link. I'll drop this in the chat. There you go. If you want to sign up, that's rough business. Hold on. This is a better URL. That is the ConvertKit URL. Okay, that second one is the one that you should click. So this is the kind of thing you can create. So let's go to the newsletter with blocks templates. Let's just see what that looks like straight off the bat, before we get into the builder. So here we go. Oh, this is is this like a learning sort of thing? So we can see what this content kind of looks like. There's the click to tweet right there. This is the headline, and then right now we can use it in ConvertKit, but you'll be able to use it in Drip and Bento relatively soon. So that's the with blocks template. Here's our standard newsletter template. We got headers and things like that. So let's jump into the builder. So when you, wow, this is already really, this is already really nice. So when you get to the builder, we have the template pack, we have the ESP, which for me is ConvertKit. The company name, this is going to be Build Something Live. The logo, I don't know if I have a logo at the ready here. Just use my personal logo for now. So I'll add that logo in, and then the logo click-through link will be Casabona Live. The document, oh, Brennan is here in the chat. Documentation is a work in progress. New stuff is pretty much all in the builder now, which is super cool. So great, and we just saw some of the changes I made generate. I can change, oh, you can't actually see me. Let's do that too. So we can decide to display the logo or not. We can show how much offset and things like that we want, which is cool. We can include, let's see, scroll down here. Signature and referral widget. I don't have a referral widget ready to go, so we can get rid of that for now. Right, and then we just have the signature down here. Primary fonts. Oh wow, we can choose from a Google font or the custom fonts. This looks fine to me for now, but if you are familiar with CSS, it looks like you can include your own CSS, which is neat. So I'll just include all of this for now. It looks like we've got a background color picker, which is great. I'm gonna set it to white because my logo. And then the content background can also be white. I'm fine with that. The primary color will be, oh, there we go, hex, great. So primary color will be my primary blue. Can we do that? No, I guess I got to bring up Text Expander and grab those colors. Let's see. So I'm trying to copy and paste, but I reckon that is something I can't do right now. 00507A. I don't know how many people have their own hex colors memorized. I don't. 00570A. Is that what it was? I should also probably have this in like a text file. 00507A. 7A. There we go, that's better. Primary lighter, we can work from there. Do I have this in a text file? You'd think I would, right? Or like a developer swipe file, dev scratchpad. Yeah, there we go. 00507A. And then orange is the other color I like to use. So this 00, oh. I was like, why does this look off? It's because I can't type. That's better. Secondary will be this, which is C16900. Great. And then as far as this one goes, we'll start there and then just make it a little bit lighter. Okay, so is the Maybe I'll just set this to black. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so it looks like primary is your maybe links and button colors. Primary lighter is going to be the text color, it looks like. Let me know if text link is right here. So text link will also be the primary color. And text link hovered, that's actually pretty close. Links to include in the footer. You've shared some information with me. If you'd like to change that. Profile management page. Oh, so that's what, cool. Not getting what you need. Okay, cool. I like that. And then the address. Oh, neat. Save links to include. That's cool. All right, so here's our basic template. I guess I should change. Oh, I see. What was that? C16900. Darken this a bit. And then I'm actually just gonna make that straight up red, like a darker red. All right, so save configuration changes. They are saved. It looks like I can go through and I can, probably not obvious yet, but don't forget to click save. I did notice and saved that. Thank you. I mean, it looks, it looks obvious enough. Before refreshing, yeah. So then I could go. Oh, that's neat, right? So then I could go customize each. So I guess this is why I should have watched the whole video, right? So I take this. Oh, neat. I like that. I take this and then I would put this in ConvertKit, which I'm not 100% ready to do yet because I haven't set it up so I can be right there, but so this is cool. I've got the template here. And I'll hide my screen momentarily while I log into ConvertKit. Now, go to email template. Oh, anybody's information on the screen here? So I can create a new template, right? And create HTML template right at the bottom here. Wow, they added a whole bunch of new templates. Did they? They did. That's cool. Anyway. So I could take this. I could call this be something, build something live, be something live. And then paste the template. Stellar. And now I have this template that I could use. Oh, except I actually want to use that template most of the time. But if I go create a new broadcast, then I could choose the template here. Cool, and then I've got the content. Well, perhaps I... Whoops. All right. Though it does look like perhaps I missed something. Again, especially since Brennan's here. I'm going to make it very clear that it's because I didn't read any of the documentation before. Or watch the 2 videos he explicitly asked me to watch. So this configuration's already saved. Let's go back. Oh. I set up newsletter with blocks, so it's set up very different than the usual way, liquid variables. Oh my gosh, this is so wild. Standby. He's like here, providing actual support. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the templates at the top of the email in the broadcast editor. Like this. Lets you set up blocks content rather than dump email content here. Oh. Cool. Nope, it's not what I wanted. Just copy those 2 capture lines at the top and hit preview. What? Ha! That's so cool. Gosh, there's like a whole, thank you. So what Brennan had me do was write this. This is having me, it looks like, capture the actual content and then put it into the template. It is what it looks like it's doing. Let you set up blocks of content rather than a dump email content in here. Duly noted. So I set up a different type of template is what happened, right? So newsletter using blocks, but I could also do newsletter, just standard newsletter. And then it looks like it kept all of my stuff, and I can add this as an email template, which is really cool. So that is the template builder. I'm gonna definitely mess around with that a lot more. And then you can also customize different widgets, right? So if I have a call out here, let's say I want to 00507A. I actually didn't look at what the call out looked like. So, okay. And then the highlight color, which is maybe I want it to be a little lighter than that. And then it looks like, so what I would probably want here is I'm just seeing the chat real quick. Brennan's telling me the easy way would be to do the newsletter, straight up newsletter template, which is what I will go back and do. So I can choose between primary and secondary font here. So maybe what I would want to do in the newsletter template is create the secondary font to be like white, right? But what I could do here, because I know CSS, is say something like color white. Font color? No, color. Jeez. Ha! And then if I... Did I biff that? Create some space here. But yeah, that should be right? Yeah. Okay, so then I can copy this. And if I... Looks like I can do something like this. Will this destroy everything? Do I need to do like an HTML snippet? HTML block? No, it wouldn't be that. It's probably like, again, some liquid to use in email. That's, oh, and then I add the text here. That's cool. So this is a call out. I see. So there's actually two different ways I can do this. Liquid to use in email, which is kind of what I just did. And then content snippet HTML, which is, it sounds like if I'm using the not block way to do it. Oh, but actually, well, let me just see. Let's just see what happens, right? That's what I would do in most situations. Okay. Ha! The stuff that calls the relevant content snippet. All right. This I should probably just have Brennan on one day when he's not sick, and then he can give us an actual demo. Yes, and I recall you helping me with some liquid to actually get the actual date. Is there a replay for these live streams? Dawn coming in and asking. Dawn, first of all, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Replays are available to members after the live stream is done. They are available over at buildsomething.club. You become a member, you get access to the live stream replays for either $5 a month or $50 a year. So thank you so much for joining. Right now, for anybody who is just joining us, you're watching me struggle through something because I didn't read the manual, and Brennan is being very generous with his time and helping me out here. So we've got this call out, we've got liquid to use in the emails, and then we've got the content snippet. The content snippet email, if I now had to guess, and I'm like very out of my depth here, I should say, because whilst I am a web developer, I really only use the basic emails here in ConvertKit. I read some time ago that like just have text, just have like really boring emails. But the ones that again I've been seeing from Brennan are really nice. So perhaps here I can create a new snippet called callout. And then call out is the actual text that I would add here. Interesting. So now if I go back, I refresh this. Oh, I thought my phone was in do not disturb mode, everybody. Sorry about that. So now if I grab a snippet, got call out, it gets added here. And if I do a preview, ConvertKit's going to escape that, make sure it's added as an HTML block. Is going to escape this. Oh, okay, okay. So I think I was probably right before then. And then these, I could probably remove the liquid stuff and just add the text here. Hello there. Awesome. That makes more sense. So this is, I'm gonna get my bearings with this. I'll probably, because as a thank you to Brennan, I'll put out a more polished video on this channel where I actually use it and figure out what I'm doing and do it the right way. But again, this was pretty much a first impression. Oh man, you want to add one of those HTML blocks to a content snippet, not the email. I wish CK made this stuff easier. I see. Okay. So Brennan's saying I want to add one of those HTML blocks to a content snippet, not the email. And then there's a few things that CK that ConvertKit can probably do a little bit better. James Williams, wow, thanks everybody for being here in the chat. James Williams is saying sent his first email with the template pack last week with great success. Click rates up, getting referrals, love it. Love to hear that. I'm really excited about this. Again, what you're seeing is me just kind of clicking through without reading or watching the very helpful videos that Brennan put together. Is this a landing page in ConvertKit? I am currently working on the emails in ConvertKit. The landing page, which I'm going to switch to because I just realized what time it was, will be in, I guess it could be in ConvertKit. I was gonna build it in WordPress. I have a, using Cadence. So, but thank you, Shay, for being here. That's a great question because I'm like living in ConvertKit right now. So there's the call out, featured progress, referral area. Exciting things happening in the chat. So all in all, I think once I get my bearings on this, again, once I kind of read the documentation that is available, both here on the website and in the videos provided, I think it'll be really smooth sailing. I went in with a few assumptions. I went in with a few assumptions that I wasn't too sure about. So, but thank you, Brennan, for being here and for helping with that. See, like here's the first video that I absolutely should have watched. But I'm excited for this because one thing that I feel is missing from ConvertKit that I think MailChimp did really well was these kind of custom, nice looking emails. And so I'm glad to see them come to ConvertKit. Oh, Shay is asking a really good question here. ConvertKit can do some land. Can they be customized with code too? That's actually a really good question. I'm not 100% sure on how well you can customize landing pages. If we create a landing page here, they do have, again, they've added a bunch of new ones, it looks like, since the last time I was here, which was not that long ago. So I'm not sure if they can be customized with HTML, but nope, Brennan coming in saying no, they cannot be. Which is frustratingly limiting, but there are a lot of really good starting points here, and you can do some customization with images and things like that. I will generally recommend ConvertKit landing pages to first-time podcasters who don't really have a website set up, because ConvertKit is free and the landing page bit is free. But for those who are looking for more, WordPress, I think is where it's at. So I'm going to switch over to that. I have a page here for the live streams. And so right now, if you go to casabona.live, it automatically redirects to my YouTube channel. But I would like this to be a little bit more flexible. So I am going to edit this page, which I was using for webinars, because I was trying to not pay $50 a month for something I did once every 6 months. And you can kind of see what I wanted to do was embed the live chat, which it doesn't seem like you can do anymore with YouTube. So what I am doing instead is I still will have the YouTube embed, right? So I am going to very riskily go over to casabona.live and get that, knowing that this URL actually changes. This URL is going to change every time they create a new live stream, but this is at least a starting point for that. So YouTube embed. And then what I would like to do is have something like join the discussion. Probably make that a heading. Center it. And then I want some buttons, right? So buttons. First one is going to be YouTube. The color is going to be YouTube red. Which is just straight up red. Oh, that's the text color. Background color, red. And then actually, I'm using cadence and cadence blocks here. So maybe I can do an advanced button. Perfect, yes. Okay, so YouTube. Hey, Valerio. Thanks for joining me. I'm really self-conscious about saying names again because I had a guest on a podcast today, and I tried to say it the appropriate way that he said it, right? Which is in his German dialect, and I think I did okay, but I'm always worried, that I'm gonna say things terribly. I had Summer Oves. Yesterday I interviewed her. She's a great interview, by the way. But I wanted to do the same thing with her. I wanted to say her name the right way. Okay, so let's do default. The YouTube live page is going to be this. Michelle Frechette. I am the one who knocks. Was that a Breaking Bad reference? Michelle, thanks for being here. Happy National Coffee Day to you. Actually, speaking of National Coffee Day, where's Todd usually here? Todd must have a previous engagement. He's usually hanging out here. the two people I know who love coffee more than me. All right. So this is red. 0, 0, 0, 0. All right, so that's YouTube, and I did the advanced button because I want the icon. Can I do the icon? I can. Make it look good. So YouTube, and then add button, and this will be Facebook. Michelle saying she just waved at the screen. If anybody who has ever watched sports with me will know, hey, thank you, AJ. Thanks for being here, man. And thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Here's a coffee on me today. Well, sir, I salute you with my finest branded tumbler. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you're here. AJ and I are both in Matt Ragland's YouTube 10 challenge, but I haven't seen AJ around there. So maybe this is a little bit of public encouragement. Be on the calls with me, man. If you can, that is. All right. My camera is getting hot, so I'm going to turn it off for a minute. Maybe I'll switch to the B machine, right? Got my A machines on the table. Got my B machines in the drawer. All right, so let's see how that looks. Hey, it's a different view. You can see behind me and my messy office. But this is what I'll have for a minute. This is another reason why I need to make sure that I have ample time. And actually, I'll do this. Getting a worse picture, but a better sound. This is one of the other reasons I need to make sure that my camera's appropriately charged. So let's see. Tomorrow is International Podcast Day. Thank you. Looked at the wrong camera. Thank you very much. I need to put this on my calendar because I would like to do something for it, right? Being that I'm very much embedded in the podcast space. And then AJ. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can't see the lights blinking, but they are blinking. Brennan, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super chat. AJ, I'll go back to your chat, your comment in a minute. But thank you very much for being here and for providing the extra support. I'm really excited about it. So I'll just mention, I'll link to those it's at createandcell.co. I also signed up for your Black Friday course because I do that bad every year. So I'm excited to dive into those probably this weekend. I've started thinking about it a little bit, but Brennan does a lot of really cool things and you should check them out. So thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so unfortunately catching replays, totally understand. Let me know if I talk too much on those. I'm really worried that I do. Because I do this on a regular basis anyway. But so for those of you who don't know, Matt Ragland is doing a YouTube 10 challenge where he is challenging people to do 2 videos a week for 5 weeks to kind of kickstart their YouTube channel. And I have a new one for Podcast Liftoff that I'm just going to put all of my podcasting related content on. So I'm really excited to do this challenge because it's forcing me to kind of flood the channel and figure out what content I should be putting over there. Mind sharing a link to the Black Friday course at Brennan Dunn. I hope I didn't just shoot myself in the foot. I know it was available for a limited time only. So sorry, Brennan, if it's no longer available. Otherwise, I'll dig through and I'll find the link. But I know it was for a limited time only. So sorry if it's not available anymore. Okay, so I will get back to this page. Put the mic more in front of me. Thanks to everybody who's here. Thanks for everybody who have just recently joined. So far, you missed Brennan helping me because I didn't do my homework with respect to his template pack. But I'm really excited about making nicer looking emails. And then I might have just plugged something that is not available for sale anymore. So sorry about that as well, Brennan. Just sorry about a lot of things. But let's see. I'm going to see. Well, I'm logged in, so let me log out. Okay, it looks like... I'm sorry, Valerio. Oh, maybe it's not available. Maybe Brendan's doing one of these fun... Well, anyway, that's the page. Go check it out. See if it's available to you. Maybe it's not available to me because I already bought it or something. But very cool, very cool. Okay, so let me get back to this page. Let me get the Facebook blue. Going to my own Facebook profile is probably a terrible thing to do on a live stream. What am I even thinking? I probably should have just Googled Facebook brand colors. All right. Though I've been pretty deliberate about stuff like that. You face. Yes, my apologies. He did mention in that email that it was basically he wanted people. One should register early enough so that they could start doing the stuff. Was the long and short of it. So, let's see. Trying to talk and do multiple things, which I'm bad at. Button 1 styles, button 2 styles. That's what we want. So we want the background color to be Facebook blue. Then we want the icon to be the Facebook icon. And I guess I'll just link to my Facebook profile, because when I'm live, I reckon it's just going to show up there. Yeah. Got to update that picture of my family. The boy is big again. He's big. I guess I could just wait until the third one comes along in December. All right, so no border. All right, so I don't want borders on these buttons. And then I'll add a button. Button 3 settings. This is going to be Twitch. This is something that often happens to me with Twitch, is the video download was canceled. Maybe it's because I don't know. Actually, I should probably keep that up because I need that Twitch purple. All right, Twitch. And then the icon. I hope they have the Twitch icon. They do. and Twitch purple. Wonderful. Can I do margin? Button margin? Yeah. 10. Guess I'll do it around the middle one. Yeah, I suppose that would be best. Container margin? No. 15 pixels around each one. And then, actually, I am going to do container margin too. I love cadence, but I feel like I'm getting lost pretty easily right now. Okay. And good. So now we've got these buttons. I think I probably want them to be bigger. Letter spacing, font size, font weight, bold, font family, letter spacing. Do I have to change the font size individually? That's the button size, 24. I do. Also, no border color. No border. Good. Oh, I forgot to change the hover colors for each of these. That's okay. And then the last thing I want to add is Michelle, thanks for joining us. As always, I appreciate you jumping on the stream. Have a good rest of your day as well. So let's see. Do I have reusable blocks or block patterns happening here? Podcast framework. Build something weekly. I biffed that. Right. I forgot I destroyed that reusable block. So let me go over to, I didn't mean to do it. I just did it last time. Build something weekly opt-in. And I'll just copy this. Copy that. Roger, Roger. No? There we go. Build something weekly. Want to get links, tips, and live stream reminders delivered to your inbox. AJ, thanks for being here. Thanks again for the super chat. I appreciate it. I hope to see you around YouTube 10. Check out Geneva. Geneva is pretty interesting. That's what he's using for the community aspect of it. But good seeing you as always, AJ. Thanks so much. All right, my camera is no longer hot, so I'll turn this on for the last few minutes. To the insights. I'm just gonna say insights and more. I'm so bad at writing copy. I'm not necessarily bad at it. I just write the first thing that comes to my mind and then never revisit it. That's not how you write copy though, friends. It's not how you write copy. Cool. So I think this will be good. yeah, just real simple. I got to get rid of that. And then I will redirect. Then I'll redirect Build Something Live to this page instead. So what do I need to do here? Form none. Save it. Cut, print. Great. Yeah, so there we go. Live stream page. I could probably have something nifty where when I'm not live streaming, I just have the opt-in on top, like some sort of conditional thing, but that sounds like a lot of programming for right now. So I will just leave it at this. So hopefully the next time someone goes to casabona.live, let's actually see our last few minutes. I just cost Hover money by clicking on an ad. I guess that's not necessarily true. So I have this pointing somewhere, I think. Oh no. Oh yes. DNS pointing over to joec.live. Because I wanted this website to be like a switch station for all of my other websites. So I have like redirects running through here and whatnot. Casabona.live. Redirects to Korg. No, not even. That's not right. Silly me. So now if one goes to casabona.live, bam. All right, so join the discussion. If I'm not live streaming, the last thing I want to add is a calendar, like add to your calendar thing here. But I want to do that programmatically, so I'm not going to do it right now. So that's it. That's all she wrote for today. Thank you so much for joining me today. Special thanks to Brennan Dunn for joining me as I figure out the landscape of the template pack, which I'm excited to dive more into and actually build out that live email. So if you want to see the final results of that, you can sign up for my mailing list over at buildsomething.email because the next reminder email will be using that template. The main goal was to create a landing page for the live stream, which I've now done. Doug, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. Again, special thanks to Brennan and AJ for their super chats. I deeply appreciate your support. If you like these videos, the best thing you can do is subscribe on YouTube, or if you want to catch these replays later, my whole live stream library is available for members over at buildsomething.club. It's just $5 a month or $50 a year. That's it. We're out for this week. Thanks so much for joining me, and until next time, get out there and build something.